Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Sil and this is Dirk, and
Hey all.
we're going to give you an update on how we're going with isolation and what's been doing. It's been an eventful couple of weeks since our last check-in.
Certainly has.
And I have no idea what week we're up to. I think it's week 5.
Something like that.
And we haven't put up anything since week 2, but there are very good reasons why that is.
We made plans to film another video, but unfortunately those plans got changed. Our schedule got delayed.
And we will explain why in a minute. And, but real quick, we have 2 kids. One's 3, one's 19. He's in Newcastle, which is about 500 k's away, our 19-year-old. Dirk works at Liquorland.
I do, here in Armidale.
Has just finished his PhD.
Late last year.
Yes, so his job search has been interrupted with COVID.
That's true.
I'm a stay-at-home mum and a graduate diploma student in forensics. I've just finished Thank you.
That's all right.
I've just finished my 2nd trimester, so I'm officially halfway. And I'm waiting for my results now, which is part of the reason why the schedule got changed. But the big reason is Dirk got sick.
I did 2 weeks ago. This weekend, I think.
It was just before we were going to do the 3rd week.
That's right. It was the week of Easter. It was Easter Sunday, and I felt very poorly. I had extreme symptoms of influenza, so some red flags were raised by some of my symptoms. We felt that they matched some of the symptoms of coronavirus, so I went to the hospital and got a nasal swab, which was not comfortable, and then I had to self-isolate at home while
almost
waiting.
A week and a half.
Yeah.
You're
the first
isolation?
stage was while waiting for the results of the test, which came back on Saturday.
Which was 6 days.
Yeah, 6
after
days.
your swab.
And they were negative, I'm happy to say. But then I had to wait until I felt the baseline prior to going to the hospital. And then after that stage, I had to wait for 3 days. And if I felt the same after 3 consecutive days and I could go back to work, if my condition worsened, well then I'd have to talk to my doctor. But
it took us to Tuesday is when he started feeling better.
That's right.
And then he had 3 days that he had to stay better.
And I went back to work on Friday.
Yeah, and it's now Saturday night. So he's been at work for 2 days.
2 shifts.
Yeah.
Yes. I still have a sensation of feeling a little bit blocked up, runny nose, sniffles. But I feel that everybody who lives in Armidale at this time of the year, late April, it's autumn, but it's already feeling like winter at night.
It's cold.
Yes.
The reason why I'm in a t-shirt is because our fire is just over there, and it's keeping this area of the house warm.
So everyone's going to expect to have some sniffles, some outward manifestations of it being cold. And also I suffer from allergies. I have hay fever and whatnot, and there's been a bit of pollen, etc. In the air, smoke from people burning wood at night and all that.
Yeah, we also had my last lot of assignments due. I had to drive down to Newcastle on Good Friday to take Cody his lizards, so they're not here anymore, so I don't have to look after them, which is great, but it was a hell of a trip. What did we calculate it? Something like 1,200 k's in 10 hours. So that was a bit hectic. And no, I didn't speed.
No.
But, because it's double demerits, and that would have been really bad. But it was a long drive.
Yes.
And
you needed to rest up. Still needed to rest up.
Yeah, and
for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, and while Dirk was sick, I had to basically single mum because he couldn't help with Stormy, and so that took a whole lot of my spoon. So I was exhausted.
I could keep a respectable distance of 2 meters or so, the social isolation rules, and talk and communicate and help out and lecture little Stormy through the door.
But we couldn't sit like this.
No.
And he wasn't sleeping with me in our room. He was in Cody's old room at our spare room now, which will be a studio soon, which will be great.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, Stormy was in bed with me because she was upset by the changes and that. And on top of all that, our dryer set fire to itself, which was fun.
The first day of the week I was in self-isolation. So, yeah, going on...
About halfway through your isolation, yeah.
Yeah, going on about 5 days after I'd been to the hospital in the early morning.
Yeah, almost 5.
Yeah, almost 5, because it was in the early morning that it happened. You know what I was talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I can't math right now.
I have issues with
I'm tired today.
right now too, but the important thing is that we're fine.
Yes.
It could have been a whole lot worse.
The only thing that died was the dryer and some clothes that were in it, which they're clothes, right. They're replaceable.
There was just a lot of ash, which we're still cleaning up in the laundry.
That's why we're tired. We've been cleaning the laundry now that all the legal stuff's done and the real estate knows because we rent. It looks like we're going to have to paint, but there will be a video, so subscribe and stay tuned.
Indeed.
But it's Stormy's been a little bit off kilter through this whole quarantine thing. She's also 3, so she's very demanding.
Yes.
Wants everything her way, and if it's not that way, then she chucks tansy.
She's been a lot more prone to throwing tantrums, and she's been more disobedient, and she's definitely acting out because she misses her social network and being able to go out whenever to play on the swings in the park and the like.
I don't think a day goes past that she doesn't ask if we can go back to the playground. But she misses her little friends. She's asking about them and everything. And we had a FaceTime call with some of the kids from playgroup, which was really nice. But she definitely misses her best friends that she hangs around with. So, but she still goes to preschool 1 day a week. We have asked for that to be upped during quarantine just to help her have her little release a bit. Yeah, we're quite happy with the procedures that the preschool is put into place.
They're being very thorough.
Yes. And there's only a few kids there at a time, basically, because a lot of the other parents have taken their kids out of preschool.
Yeah, there's only about 5 or 6,
between
I think.
5 and a dozen.
Okay.
Where there's usually like 20 to 30, so...
Yeah. I've only ever seen 5 or 6 when I've been...
Yeah, but if you read the park, we have an app with the preschool that they put up little stories every day that your child's there. And they tell you how many kids have been there, and there's sometimes 9, 7, that kind of thing. So very small classes.
And they mention what all the kids have been doing. They personalise it for parents and relations who have the app, who are in the network. Yeah,
we're still only going out for groceries and essentials. Mainly Dirk, now that he's back at work, if we need something, his work is right next to Coles, because they own his work. So if we run out of something, it's a lot easier for him to go in and quickly grab something and bring it home because he's already there.
And I'll also take Stormy out, and we'll go to a park. I mentioned beforehand that she can't play on play equipment, but we can still, as long as we keep at least 2 meters away from other people, and there's not very many people around out and about during the day anyway, we'll just play, kick a ball around, sit down on the grass and roll on the grass.
Yeah, we have a bike path across the road and just behind the houses there. Yeah. So there's a bit of grass on either side and places that you can kick a ball and there's no one there. So
one of the acceptable reasons for leaving your home during this crisis is to take your exercise.
Which is great for Stormy. She gets to have a run around. She is a lot better behaved when she has that opportunity in the morning, which I think is a reason why she was a bit naughty today, because Dirk couldn't take her out this morning. But I don't go with them because it's too far for me to walk at the moment with my back problem. So I exercise at home. I have a stationary bike. I do yoga, that kind of thing. Stuff that I can do at home that I can stop and rest if I need to. Because if I'm out walking and my back really starts playing up to the point where I can't walk, I can't get home. And Dirk really can't carry me because I'm a little fatty. What?
You know that I would try and like find
I
a.
don't know, but that's just me.
I know.
You can just roll me. You
Or,
can, like,
or find a card or something. Like.
yeah, you just roll me. I'll be fine.
My wife has no filter.
No, especially when I'm tired. You're lucky I'm not swearing.
Is it the demonetizer?
Yes. Oh, so back to the dryer. So we have a pile of washing to do. So our goal at the moment.
It's in our bathroom at the moment.
It's like Mount Laundry. That's a cool name for it. Mount Laundry. So today what we did is we concentrated on getting the washing machine back into the laundry. So Dirk washed it over and I did the floors, got the majority up, and then tomorrow morning we'll go out after it's dried, sweep all the extra stuff off and mop it properly and get the microwave. Yeah, let's just shove a microwave in the laundry, that's fine. The washing machine in the laundry.
We can cook beans on toast while we're
cleaning. Yeah, so we can at least get the washing done while we're still cleaning around it. So that's the plan at the moment. And just pottering around the house, really. Not much we can do. I'm watching a lot of Unsolved on BuzzFeed. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I am reading... Starting to make my way through a list of books, mainly about music and bands I'm interested in, such as the Rolling Stones, that I've procured over the last couple of months, and watching on YouTube various random videos about Googology or Gogology, study of large numbers.
Yeah, he's got something about that at the moment.
Yeah, I have various interests that come and go. And trying to, get things done faster so that I can watch this long list of things on streaming services like Netflix's as well. Sills and my interests align. I like various true crime documentaries as well, but I'm also keen to watch a lot more classic films and television shows and documentaries, really binge-worthy type of stuff.
I got to try and get out of my forensic brain a bit because I've been watching a lot of forensics and Unsolved and stuff like that. So I'll probably go back to watching Buffy soon.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, well, I got a break for about 3 weeks. I think it is. I think I go back on May 11th, same as the kids go back to school.
That being said, Sil and I are hoping to have more quality couple time date nights or day situations when I'm not working and when we're having a break from doing what needs to be done, so we can watch things we haven't watched before.
And speaking of that kind of thing, leave a link in the doohickey down there. Leave a comment in the doohickey.
Trademark.
To wish Dirk a happy birthday. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow, April 26th.
Yep.
The day after Anzac Day. Today, the April 25th, as Sil said earlier, today's a Saturday. It's a commemorative national day to honour the service of Australian and New Zealand service personnel in all wars.
In all aspects. Yeah. And this year it takes on even more significance because the community couldn't be together to celebrate this, and so there were various things that were done around the nation to commemorate it while still following the rules of social distancing. People stood at the end of their driveways at 5 a.m, 6 a.m. To commemorate it, that kind of thing, because usually we have a dawn service. Because that's when they stormed the cliffs of Gallipoli. And
in the Dardanelles campaign in the First World War in 1915.
He knows more about this stuff than I do. But this year was very different. There were no marches, anything like that. So it was up to people to have their own commemorative measures, I suppose, to observe the day. And I think from what I'd seen on Facebook, it was quite a lovely day overall for everyone anyway, to commemorate the very brave men and women that have kept our country safe over the years, and also all the support personnel like paramedics and nurses and doctors and volunteers like the SES. But generally it is for the ANZACs, which is the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. But it does encompass all them, the police, fireys, all them.
Indeed it does.
Yeah.
And yes, I am, I'm working tomorrow, 8 hours, but both before and after, looking forward to spending time with my little family.
Yeah,
Can't
so
wait.
I hope you have a happy birthday, Bubby.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, well, we'll let you guys go now. We will have another update soon. I won't tell you when, because obviously plans get buggered up. So, but we will
when we have our next planning meeting early next week, maybe we can make planning out the schedule for the viewers a part of it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but we'll see. But yes, we'll do another update soon, tell you how we're going. And yeah, subscribe if you like this. Leave it a thumbs up. And share if you think someone might like this as well. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
That's it, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, subscribe. And please continue to join us on our travels. Bye.